welcome to another live tutorial, and today we're going to make this cute and adorable, did you guys hear that? Acorn. That was a little blooper right there. Anyways, we are also going to talk about the crochet club today, so let me give you the agenda, okay? So we're going to do the acorn first. We're going to talk about the crochet club because you only have until tomorrow to save and have a chance to get a cool yarn box or a free ebook if you are joining as an annual member or a new annual member. And then after we're done with that, we are going to have some quizzes so that you have a chance to win something. Yay! I'm so excited. And yes, today's my birthday. So thank you guys all for all the happy birthday wishes. I appreciate every single one of you guys. So, are you guys ready? Oh, before I get any further, just quick reminder, because today is a brand new pattern, I do want to point it out. We have a brand new pattern on the blog on our website, and it's a heart square, and it's part of the Mookly Crochet Along. Okay, so if you want to check that out, go check it out. It's also in the Crochet Club, so they get an ad-free version of that, of course. And for those who are in TCC, if you don't know where it is, it's going to be in a blanket category within TCC. It should be all the way on the bottom because it's a brand new pattern. Anyways, let's get started on the acorn. I'm really excited. Okay. So I have the pattern here on the left, or part of it. I have to scroll later. Okay, so we're going to use two different brown colors. Since I don't have two different brown super bulky yarn colors, I'm just going to use worsted yarn the way I normally do and the way the pattern is actually written. So I have a darker brown here later, which is going to be the top of the acorn. So first we're going to make the bottom of the acorn. Okay, and yes, you can make it bigger if you wanted to. I'm going to focus on the small one. Okay, so I'm just going to make the smallest one. That way you don't have to wait so long for everything. Okay, so we're going to get started right away. And yes, I'm using a 4mm hook, by the way. You could go smaller if you wanted to. We're going to start right here on the top, and it says a magic ring. The chain of 1, by the way, does not count as a stitch. It's just there to hold your magic ring in place, and then 4 single crochet stitches into the ring. So let's do that. This is how I do my magic rings. Ooh, where did that black come from? I don't know. Maybe I touched something. Maybe my eyes. Okay, let's do that again. We're doing a magic ring. Okay, we are going to pull our yarn through and adjust it accordingly. Put my ring finger in there and make a chain of 1. See, if I let go right now, you can see how the magic ring stays in place because of the chain of 1. Okay, so if I have to let go, I can, because it holds everything in place. Now let's add 4 single crochets to the ring. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's close up the ring. Whee! Okay. And I'm going to use a magic. No, I'm not going to use a magic. Well, it could be magic if you wanted to. I'm going to use my yarn ends, that's what I meant to say, as my stitch marker. Okay, so if you want to use a regular stitch marker, that's fine, but it's already hanging there. Might as well use it, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches we have in the very first round. And let's check that off because we did it. Okay, so see, I'm making some check marks over there. And then number 2 right here, round 2, it says 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Let's do that. And then 2 single crochets in the following stitch. Okay, let's do that. And then we're going to repeat that. So again, 1 single crochet in one stitch, and then 2 single crochets in the next stitch. And then we're done already with round 2. Now you're going to start seeing it make it like a little bowl. Make sure you push it into the opposite direction. Okay, we want the pretty side on the outside. So sometimes in the second round, it kind of does that, right? It goes in the wrong direction. We're going into the right direction. So we'll pull out our stitch marker, move it up, okay, like so. And we're going to go into round 3 now. And round 3, so it says here for round 3, for smaller acorns, we're going to make a smaller one. It says R2 for R3. That means we're going to repeat this round one more time. So let's repeat that. Okay, so 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and then 2 single crochet stitches in the following. Okay, let's do that again. 1 single crochet stitch, and then 2 single crochet stitches in the following stitch. And we have 2 stitches left, so let's do that again. 1 single crochet and then 2 single crochet stitches. Okay, so now we're done with that. So you can see it's kind of starting to evolve there, right? Okay, so now we're going to move up our stitch marker, and let me check that off. Whoop. And we're now going to do our 4, which is round 4. Okay, and it says 1 single crochet per stitch. Okay, and then we're going to repeat that around 2 more times because we're making a small acorn. Okay, so that means 3 rounds of round 4, which is 1 single crochet per stitch. So 3 rounds of just 1 single crochet per stitch. Are we good? Is everyone still on board? Are we all good? Is this making sense? Let's see. Rose is telling me to go to Hulu. I think you meant to write this to someone else. That's hilarious. That happened to me one time before where something popped up and by accident I sent it to the wrong person. It happens. In case anyone is confused. How's it going, everyone? Everyone on board? Everyone still here? We're going to need some stuffing later, by the way, but not right away. Okay, so we're still going to make the top part first, and once we sew everything together, that's when we're going to need the stuffing. Okay, so this is round 2 of the 3 that I'm working on right now, and then we have 1 more round to go in single crochet stitches all the way around. So I'm going to crochet just a hint faster, and there's nothing special happening. I'm just repeating the same round again, which means another round of just single crochet stitches. Thank you guys all for the happy birthday wishes. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Let me know if you guys are going to decide to make that square, the Moogly square. I would love to know. I really love how it came out. I really wanted to show my love for crocheting and designing for you guys, and which is why I designed it that way. Yeah, it just has hearts all the way around. Okay, so now that we did this, it says fasten off and stuff your acorn. Well, we're going to stuff the acorn later. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to make a slip stitch. Okay, and that's my fastening off, and I'm going to cut my yarn. So this is a tiny acorn. Okay, so you can see here on the left side there's also bigger acorns. I had my scissors right here. Oh, they're right in front of me. Silly me. Okay. So I'm going to cut my yarn like so. It doesn't have to be pretty, that fastening off, because we're going to put the top on top of it. Okay, that sounds funny, but that's what it is. I'm actually going to stuff my yarn end here on the inside. That means I'm going to need less stuffing later. Haha. I might not need any stuffing. We'll see. Just a little bit. Just a hint of it. Okay, so the bottom is done for now. Let's move this guy to the side. And we're now working on the top. So let me check this off, right? Check it out and check it twice. We're working on the top right now. So I moved it up a little bit so you can see it. Okay. So we're going to make a magic ring. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do the stem first here on the bottom so we have it ready to go. It says here on the bottom, the stem. So I'm going to do that first. That way we won't forget about it, because my feeling is I will forget it if I don't do it first. So I know it says here on the bottom, but we're going to do it first. Okay. So what it is, it's a chain of 4. So like that, and then a single crochet or slip stitch. In this case, it's slip stitches, starting from the second chain from the hook in every chain. Now you can totally do single crochet stitches. I'm doing slip stitches because it's a tiny acorn. And I want to make sure that my stem is not too gigantic. So there we go. There's my tiny stem. Okay. So I'm going to snip this off right now. Enough yarn that I can sew it in later. Okay. So make my knot. There we go. And we have one other piece done. So I'm going to move this here to the side. I know you can't see it, but I'm moving it to the side so it doesn't bother me. Okay. And now we're going to go and do the actual top here. Okay. We're going to start right here where my finger is. And it says magic ring. Let me move my yarn over so it's not going to fly around later. We're going to make a magic ring. Okay. So just like I did before. So I'm making X. Let me show you again, in case you missed it. Okay, we're making an X. I put my hook in, grab my yarn like so. adjust my fingers and put my ring finger in there and make a chain of 1. And as you can see, if I let go right now, the magic ring stays in place, okay? Because the chain of 1 holds it all. Now, the chain of 1 does not count as a stitch. And it says right here, we're going to add 6 single crochets to the ring. So let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. My apologies that it might be hard to see. I might have to make it a hint brighter because it's very dark yarn. It's actually not super dark, but I think it's just going to look dark. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can turn this light on. Whee! Look how bright that is. Okay, that was too bright now. Let's do it this way. Now I'll look a little yellow. Hang on a second. How's that? Is that better? Can you guys see it a little better? Just a hint brighter. Is this good enough? I hope you guys can see it. You came in late. It's totally fine. No worries. You can always watch the replay later. Okay, so I have my 6 single crochets in the ring right now, okay? And now I'm going to go into the next round. So let me check that off. Okay, we're going to go into next round, and it says 1 single crochet and then 2 single crochet stitches. So 1 single crochet, and the next stitch is 2 single crochet stitches. There you go. Then repeat 1 single crochet stitch and then 2 single crochet stitches. Then let's do it again. 1 and 2 single crochet stitches. And you can see again how that little bowl appears, right? You can see it how it bends up. Make sure you bend it down. Whee! We want the pretty side on the outside, right? Yes, it's better to see. Yay! I'm so happy. I'm glad. If I need to make it even brighter, you let me know. I know this is dark yarn, but an acorn is dark. I have no choice about that. Otherwise, it would have been a weird color. Okay, now let's go into the next round. And it says for a small acorn, which is what we're doing, we're repeating our 2, which means we're going to do 1 single crochet and then 2 single crochets in the next stitch. So 1 single crochet and then 2 single crochet stitches. Let's do that again. 1 and then 2 single crochet stitches. Should be a few more times here. 1 and 2, and there should be 1 more left here. 1. There we go. Oopsie daisy. My yarn is doing some spinny business, so my apologies. I had to pull some yarn here. Okay, so now we're going to go up with the stitch marker, okay? And we're now going to go into our 4. And for our 4, it says 1 single crochet per stitch. And for a small acorn, we're going to repeat it once, which means there's 2 rounds of just single crochet stitches. So let's do that. 2 rounds of just single crochet stitches. So make sure it's bending outward. So in a way that you're crocheting from the outside. You see that? Weird is good. I like that. We always like some weirdness. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Is anyone still kind of on the edge of thinking about whether TCC is for you or not? Please let me know, because we're here to answer your questions. If you have any questions about TCC, the Crochet Club, and why it's such an amazing community, and you're not quite sure yet if this is for you, here's your chance to ask questions. In fact, believe it or not, there's a bunch of TCC members in the chat right now, in the comments, and I'm sure they're happy to answer you in case I miss your comment. And in case you miss your question, I know they will jump in and answer for you. So you guys let me know if you have any questions about TCC, any hesitation or anything about it, you let me know. I'm here for you. Okay, so here we go. Now this is how it looks like so far. Do you see that? Like this? Okay. So I'm going to check this off because I did it just now. And now it says fasten off and put it all together. So let's do that. Okay. I'm going to fasten off, which means I'm just going to make a slip stitch. I'm going to make an invisible one though, because I don't want it to show on this one here. So I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to put my hook in from the back to the front through the next stitch. Do you see that like that? See? I left it, I took it out of my hook, out of my loop. Now I'm going to put my loop back on my hook and I'm going to pull it back and I'm going to make another slip stitch or slip knot, however you want to call it. Okay, I'm gonna snip this, pull here, and see my slip stitch is now here in the back, and you can barely see it from the front, right? It's really nice. Okay, so what we want to do first though is we want to add our little stem. Okay, so let's add our little stem first. I think that's going to be much easier. You can do it later if you like, but I personally think it's easier because there's no stuffing in it here yet, so it's easier to add it here on the top. So I'm just going to go in and pull it through like so. And here's going to be a little trick on it's very easy actually. If you take both of your yarn ends and you push it through like this. So I pulled one through, you just saw that what I did, right? And now we're going to take the other end and put it through on a different spot, but also going through, but different spot. Okay, now I have both of them on the inside. You see that? So it's hanging here on the outside, and I have both of my end pieces on the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to make a knot on both of those, right? So that's all I have to do. And because I'm going to stuff this anyways, you're not going to see that in the end. So I'm going to make a nice knot right here. You see that? Nice knot, double knot. Ta-da! Okay. So when I now put everything together, my little stem is not going anywhere, and it's going to go on the inside. So I'm going to add my needle on this now. I know there looks like a lot of yarn floating around. Don't worry, it's coming together. So here's what I'm doing. I'm just going to tuck this in right here. So that way it's not going to bother me. All of those yarn ends, right? You don't have to snip those. Just tuck them in. That way you have to use less polyfill. You see that? It's all nicely tucked in. Choo-doo. Now we're going to add just a hint more right here to this guy. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Just a little tiny bit. Like this, just a teeny tiny bit, but this might be even too much. So I'm just going to take some out like this, just a little bit. Remember I showed you guys yesterday, if it comes out just a tiny bit, that's perfect, because now we're going to put this right here on the top. Okay, and now all I have to do is sew it on. Okay, and that's just literally going back and forth. I'm literally going through the last round of each piece, whether it's the top or the bottom. Okay, just going to go all the way around and sew it on. So I'm going in and out. So think of it like a running stitch, right? And I'm going to sew it on. Now, I don't recommend a whip stitch here because you're going to see it very obviously. So highly recommend like a running stitch of some sort. That way it's a little bit more hidden. Okay, so I'm literally going in and out and pushing it through. So take your time on that. This is a tiny piece. It's a little tiny acorn. So you can see here on the left side, right, there is a pattern to make it bigger. I just chose to make the small version right now. There is a bigger version. So here we go. You can also just do it one piece at a time. I'm just going in and out right now and sewing it all together. Let's see, am I all the way around? Almost. Sometimes you have to go a second time around just to make sure it's nice and tight. This is not tight yet, so I'm going to go a second time around just to make sure everything is nice and tight and it's not going to come undone. Is that making sense? Now, of course, you can probably do it in a way where you want to make it come undone, because, you know, acorns are in that way where you can take the little, let's see, lid off, the hat off, whatever, right? But this is really, really cute. Okay, and then once you're done, all you have to do is weave in your ends, which I like to do like this. Right? As long as you go back in where you came from, this is actually holding everything in place because there's polyfill on the inside and all other yarns. So it'll hold it all nice in place. So now I'm going to snip it off right here, pull a little bit and snip. And there we go. We made our cute little acorn. How adorable is this guy? Isn't it cute? I know he looks bigger than I thought he was going to be. So if you want it even smaller, just go down in yarn weight, but he's so cute. Look at that little cute acorn. And you saw here on the left side, you can make it bigger if you like to, right? But he's adorable. It makes the perfect little ornament for your fall wreath. Remember, we've been making quite a bit of fall ornaments in the last few days. Okay, so if you want more of them, so why don't you just join the crochet club? So let me remind you of what we did on Tuesday. Actually, I'm going to show it to you in case you missed it. Okay, I'll show you. I have your pictures. On Tuesday, we made the oak leaves. Did you miss it? Go back and watch it again if you missed it. Okay, we made an oak leaf. Okay, and then yesterday we made a pumpkin, and I saw some of you guys post your pumpkins. Yay! Love seeing them. And then today we made the acorn, and I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to show you how to make the flower head right there, just the head part, because the rest of it is part of TCC. So if you want to learn how to do the rest of it, and they love that part of it, we're going to do that's in TCC, but I'm going to just show you how to do the head part there tomorrow. So if you wanted to make a fall leaf, that is perfect for you because you have now plenty of ornaments. If you make multiple of them or so, and you can make your own wreath. How cool is that? Okay, so let's see. Let me talk about a little bit about TCC, okay? I know some of you guys are brand new here, and you're like, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but remember, we're going to have prizes at the end, so if you stay until the end, you'll be able to answer the questions and have a chance to win something. Yes, I'm giving things away on my birthday. That's how it's gonna be, okay? So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about TCC right now because TCC is a very, very special community. It's an exclusive community. You're going to have so much fun in the Crochet Club. Some of you guys don't understand how much fun we have in the Crochet Club. But let me ask you this. Before I get started on talking about TCC, I want to ask you a few questions. Okay. I'm going to go through these 3 parts right now, and I want to know if you experience any of these right now. Meaning, are you crocheting alone? And when I say alone, I'm not talking about within your home because technically I'm the only one crocheting at home. Okay, so technically I'm alone. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, do you have a community that is there for you, that is going to talk to you if you are feeling down, you lost your crojo, or you need help with a pattern or something, or you need some inspiration, etc., etc. Do you have someone to talk to, like literally? And I'm not just talking about random Facebook groups because there's plenty of them, right? But I'm talking about an exclusive community that makes you feel like you have friends, a lot of friends, right? That are always there for you. Then no matter what, they're going to stay positive and they help you. Do you have something like that? If not, keep listening, okay? What about video tutorials? Have you been listening to a lot of boring video tutorials where there's no fun, no laughter, no realness? Well, here you only get the positive things, you only get fun things, you only get laughter, and we are simply being real all the way through. So if I make a mistake, I'll tell you I make a mistake and I fix it and I show you how to fix things if things go wrong. Because here's the thing, sometimes that happens. Like you saw yesterday, my yarn ripped in the middle of a video. That's okay. I'll show you how to fix it, okay? And we have fun with that, right? It doesn't have to be boring or embarrassing. It's okay. Now, the other thing is when you are going through patterns, are you getting pattern support from the designers, okay? Tell me. And I'm talking about at all times, okay? No matter what, do you get pattern support? Is there someone and the specific designer that made the pattern? Are they there for you to answer the questions? And if they are, how long do they take to respond? I want to know because I'm very quickly to respond. So if you want the opposite of what it says right here, meaning, do you want to crochet with a community? Do you want fun video tutorials? And do you want pattern support? Well, I got you covered, okay? Because you can feel just like Rose. She learns how we can come all together, okay, in a fun way. The entire community comes together and we go through projects the fun way. So when I say fun, I am seriously talking fun, okay? Like right now, for example, we are working on this adorable scarecrow. So it's not done yet, as you can see. There's no hat, there's no face, there's eyes, yes, but it's not done yet, okay? The straw is missing, the hat, the hair is missing, and that's going to be part 4 of next week, okay? We're going to finish the scarecrow next week. For the last 3 weeks, we've been working on the scarecrow, and you're going to be like, why are you working on a scarecrow? I'll tell you why. Because the Crochet Club wanted it, okay? They came up with all of these ideas right here, okay? They came up with the ideas. And then I said, okay, you guys vote on it. What are we going to do, okay? And they wanted a scarecrow. And guess what? Did you know that the wreath that we did last week, Okay, did you know that that wreath was inspired by them? They are the ones that decided on the Christmas wreath. Okay, I asked them literally, look at the question that I wrote there. Okay, I asked them, what do you want to do as a 3-part live crochet along that everyone can enjoy? They knew that that's for everyone, right? And they said we wanted a Christmas wreath, and so that's what I did. Okay, and guess what? Do you remember that we had a doll? Do you guys remember the doll right here? Or that's also a flower. Do you remember the chick with the chicks and the little nest and the little eggs? Or do you remember the basket with the heart insert? Well, guess what? They are the ones that decided on all of them. All of them, okay? They decided on that. How cool is that, okay? So they have a choice on being part of the decision making, which is super duper cool. And you know when I'm going to teach all of the things that they've been asking for, okay, like such as this scarecrow. We have live video tutorials every single week, which means it's about 4 to 5 times a month, depending on how many Tuesdays we have. Okay, I teach them exactly what they want to be taught. This video that you see right here is a little snapshot of when we did some Tunisian crochet stitches. They wanted to go through a bunch of Tunisian crochet stitches, so that's what we did. Okay, so they are the ones deciding on what I'm teaching them every single week, 4 to 5 times a month. That's a lot. Tell me another crochet club that does that gives you a voice where you matter, right? And teaches you exactly what you want to be taught every single week, 4 to 5 times a month. I have seen many crochet clubs out there that charge more, and you might see them once a month. Once a month, right? And the other times it's just, here's a pattern library, go access it, right? I have a pattern library. I'll show you, okay? I have an entire pattern library that you can take a look at, okay? And once you're in the crochet club, you have 24/7 access to an ad-free pattern vault, okay? We call it the vault, the TCC vault. Okay, you get over 400 ad-free patterns, okay? Yes, you get that also. That's like the little perk on top of it, right? But you are going to be taught 4 to 5 times a month, exactly what you want to be taught, right? But on top of that, we meet as a community on top of that. So that's another two times a month virtually on Zoom. So calculate that. What is that? That is 6 to 7 times a month. You get to hang out with the most amazing community there is out there. We're positive, we're supportive, right? You get submit your pattern request, you get inspiration. Oh my gosh, we have laughters all the time. Seriously, all the time. Look, I'm showing you some of the comments that are flying in here. Maxine says, TCC is well worth it. So much fun. All the members are so friendly and helpful. That's true. Shelly's like, the vault is awesome. The pattern library is amazing. See, I mean, I'm not lying. They're just telling you all of this, okay? Look, Maxine saying, if you contact Nicki with problems, she's always there. Yeah, it's true. I am. We have so much fun. So if you want all of this, then become a Crochet Club member. The Crochet Club, okay? And it's 25% off right now, okay? I mean, take a chance. Now, let me tell you a little bit more what you're getting, because this is not all you're getting. There is so much more. Okay, let me show you the entire feature list, because here's the thing. This Crochet Club was designed by you for you, which means you guys are the ones who came up with all these ideas, okay? Like about 2019, more like 2018, I asked everyone, hey, what do you guys like to see in the future? And then someone said, a membership. And I said, okay, if you guys want a membership, what do you want to see in a membership? And they're like, we want to see you more often teaching us directly, okay, which would be the live tutorials, okay, being part of a fun community that's always there for you, okay, and having a pattern vault with no ads, because nobody likes ads, right? And if you don't like ads, then this is the place to be, okay? Over 400 ad-free patterns with the checkoff boxes you saw earlier. How cool is that? You have checkoff boxes. We could save your price. progress, and you can print it out too. So it's either digital or you print it out. It's up to you. You have a choice, right? And of course, you have an easy, accessible video library. Okay, let me tell you about that, because some of you guys might be confused when like, where's the library, the video library? Because you just talked about the pattern library. We also have a video library, and that video library is right in Facebook. Okay, it's in the Facebook group. So we have a section right there that says events, and within the event section, you will see the links then for the weekly live tutorials 4 to 5 times a month, right? And the virtual get-togethers on Zoom, right? They're all in the event section, but then there's the guide section. And in the guide section is where all the videos are. All the previous live tutorials I've ever done are right there. Okay, whatever is there is there. Okay, and you can access it anytime, 24/7. You have all of these videos available to you. Those are all the replays, right? Now, we have more than that though, okay? We have more than that. We have also exclusive content. I'm talking exclusive patterns, just like the scarecrow, right? Exclusive patterns that are just within the Crochet Club. A bunch of them you can see kind of here behind me, right? You get new content every single week. You get special coupon codes on ebooks. Anything above $20, you get it on sale at any time, okay? And as I said, we also meet twice a month virtually on Zoom. So that's in total of 6 to 7 times we all meet in some kind of capacity, either me teaching or we're just having fun, right? And talk about future patterns, or you have all of this available 24/7. How cool is that? Okay. Now let me show some of you guys off. I love getting all you guys' comments. Ruth is like, it's hard to pick just one feature of TCC. I could not imagine being part of this. So Nicki's always stuck. Okay. I stuck with Nicki. That's funny. And then we have, ooh, where'd my mouse go? Frances, oh, I love you, girl. Frances is truly committed to the crochet community. Her members, writing the books, developing patterns for us, and so much more. Truly dedicated. Oh, I love you, girl. She's always there. She's always in the Zoom chats. Let me see if I can point it out real quick here. This is like a little snapshot we did. And Frances is right here. Do you guys see her right there? I love all her crochet stuff right behind her. She's like showing it all off. Love it, love it, love it. We always have so much fun. Oh, so many comments are coming in. You guys are amazing. I want to show you all off. Like Linda, and then we have Maxine again. Yay! We have Sarah. Look, it's so awesome. The inspiration is through the roof. I love it. We have so much fun. If you need help, one email or text away. That's true. Easy video help with pattern. Nicole is a positive role model and works with you. That's true. I don't work alone. I'm always part of the community. I might be the leader, but you guys are always there, right? Look at Christy. Yes. Hold on. Where did Christy go? The Crochet Club is amazing. Nicki is so helpful. You guys are awesome. Okay. It is amazing how much they have improved their crochet. So here's the thing. It's not just a community you have fun with, although that's really awesome. Okay. You have this huge pattern library that I just showed you, right? I mean, there's so much content right there, right? Just there. But here's the other thing. You get to become a better crocheter. Right? Through the process of try and error, listening, me teaching you certain tips and tricks as we go through patterns, just like, whoopsie daisy, just like the scarecrow, right? There's a lot of tips and tricks that I like embed into the pattern videos that I go through. So they get the pattern, they go through with me, and I give them so many extra tips throughout, and you automatically become a better crocheter just by going through it, right? That is really, really cool. Now, some of you guys were like, okay, but didn't you talk about like a special cool feature that you're doing right now this week? Yes, yes, we have extra boxes that we're sending out if you want to become an annual The Crochet Club member. If you're brand new, even if you want to switch, if you're currently a monthly or quarterly, then you can switch to become an annual and you can still get the yarn box for free or an ebook if you're outside of the US. I'll show you the price breakdown in a second, but let's talk about this yarn box for a second because some of you guys are like, what's in it? I switched out some things so you can see a new version of the yarn box today. So let me show you. I need to make sure that my camera is far enough away so you can see everything. I had to zoom in for my little acorn. Okay, I think you'll be able to see this. There we go. Okay, so let me show you what's on the inside of this box, because some of you guys may not know what's on the inside. Remember, this is a sample of what the box will look like, meaning you get random mystery yarn. Okay, it could be 1 to 3 skeins, depending how big the skeins is. Okay, you get, well, actually, I'm going to show you. Let's talk about it. Okay, you are going to get also a really cool The Crochet Club drawstring bag, which is waterproof and partially see-through, so you always know what you have in there, right? So you get this drawstring bag. You can't buy that anywhere else, okay? This is custom made only for those boxes. You're also going to get TCC Times, which is like New York Times, but our version, that's way more fun, okay? And it comes with a bingo game on the back, which all the members seem to be loving. It's super fun. We also have stitch markers, and you get stickers. It can be 1 to 2 stickers, depending on how big the stickers are, right? Then you're also going to get this pop socket, which you literally just, you know, to take the tape off and put it on the back of your phone. It's awesome. I use it all the time. Here's the cool thing. You can use it as a stand. You can see that, like a stand. You can put your finger inside so you can hold your phone better while you scroll through Facebook, TikTok, or wherever, right? Or you put it around it if you guys need to do like taking some pictures or whatever. I love this pop socket. It's really awesome. Anyways, it says the Crochet Club on it, so that way everyone knows you're a crocheter, right? We also have a keychain that is a measuring tape, right? Everyone loves this one. And it has a cool button right here that is a little bit more inside. Do you see that? It's barely there, so that way you don't by accident touch it. Have you seen all the other measuring tapes? They have it like right smack in the middle. I don't like that one because you by accident touch it and then whoops, it's in. Right? And then of course you get a color wheel as well, which I talked about a bunch of times in the Crochet Club. So if you don't know how to use it, go check out some of those videos, right? And we have some random amount of yarn. So it could be 2 skeins, it could be one giant skein, or 3 little skeins. That's usually what I'm aiming for. They're all about the same grams or, you know, yardage, no, not the yardage, but the grams or the ounces is about the same roughly. So, you know, roughly 200 to 300 grams. So that's kind of usually what I'm aiming for to give you guys as a free gift. Now, let me talk about this again, okay? So I said that you guys can get one of these free yarn boxes if you're in the US and you become a new annual member, okay, until tomorrow. You guys, the time is flying by. You only have until tomorrow to get a chance to get one of these yarn boxes. If you join anytime after, you're not going to get a yarn box, okay? These are special times where I'm giving out these yarn boxes for special promotions. And on top of it, it's 25% off. Now you're going to be like, okay, talk about the levels. No worries. Happy to do so. Okay, let's talk about the levels for a second. And what's the difference between all of them? Because I know some of you guys are confused. It's like, you have so many, what's the difference? Okay, let's talk about it. You have annual, the ones that get the yarn box or free ebook if you're outside of the US. And that one with the 25% coupon code, you see it up there, that coupon code, right? It goes down to $96.75, okay, which is about $8 a month. Now, quarterly goes down to $30, which obviously for a quarter divided by 3 is $10 per month, or monthly is $11.25. Okay, so what's the difference besides the pricing? Obviously, annual is cheaper in the long run, and 80% of the members are annual members because they understand they don't like to, you know, see a bill coming through every month. They want to save money in the long run, right? And they get more perks, right? What's the more perks? The perks would be you either get a yarn box for free or you get an additional ebook for free, right? So that's the only difference between annual and quarterly and monthly. Now, everything else you see down here is for all the levels. So even if you join us a monthly, some of you guys might want to join us a monthly first because you're not quite sure if what you're reading is really true. I get it. Sometimes we get like a little confused. It's like, is that really true? They're like, are these bots talking to Nicki and saying all these awesome things? No, they're real people and you will see them all in the Crochet Club. But if you don't believe me, that's fine. You can join as a monthly or quarterly first, check it out. And then the next time I have the promotion, you say, you know what, Nicki, TCC. I'm ready for an upgrade. And some of you guys took advantage of that already, which is really cool. And guess what I'm going to do? Even though you're already TCC member at that point and you're upgrading to annual, I will still send you the free yarn box if the promotion is happening during that time. So I'm just letting you know, you still have a chance, okay? Oh, Angela just joined. Look at you, girl. Look, that's my birthday gift right there. No, this is coming back to you because you're going to get a free yarn box. Yay! Or an ebook, but I think you're in the US. Am I right? So yay, Angela. I'm so happy you joined. I'm so glad. But anyways, you can become a monthly, quarterly, or annual member. And the annuals are getting the free yarn box / ebook depending on where you live, right? So that is your chance to take advantage of this only until tomorrow. How cool is that? Okay. So this is a very special, tight community that always supports each other, that you get access to all of these extra perks. Tell me another crochet club that does that. Please tell me, because the only ones I have seen is there's maybe a few Zoom calls here and there. I have seen just now, a couple days ago, I looked at one. I'm not going to name the person or the community, but they go live once a month. Once a month, they're going live to teach the community something, and the community doesn't even have a voice. They don't know what's going to be taught, okay? They have no voice at all. Yes, they have their vault and stuff, and it all looks pretty and stuff, but what does pretty have to do with teaching and having fun, right? It is so much better. Anyways, I do want to tell you all about this, and I want you to get a chance to join us for 25% off. How awesome is that? I don't do this often, so just that you know. Look, Kay's like, yes, we're real people here. It's all true. I love you, Carrie. This is awesome. I'm so excited that so many of my TCC members are joining us here. Even though they're already in TCC, they're like, we're just going to tell the world all about it. By the way, did you guys share yet? Did you hit the like button, the thumbs up? Have you clicked it yet? Did you subscribe? Did you leave a comment? Come on, tell us all, okay? We want to know if you've done it already. Anyways, I think I've talked a lot about TCC just now. So what do you think? Should we do giveaway time? I have 2 questions for you. I think it's giveaway time. So let's talk about the giveaway prices first, because I understand some of you guys, what are you giving away? What am I aiming for here? I get it. So let's talk about it. Okay. So obviously you have a free yarn box. You have a chance to win. You also have a chance to get one of 26 ebooks. Okay. Let me show them to you in a second. We also have, or for you, you have a chance to get one of 5 or 10 PDF patterns of your choice for free, or a $10, $20, or $30 Ravelry coupon code. When I say Ravelry, I'm talking about our Ravelry store, not the entire Ravelry. I know some of you guys are confused by that. It's not the entire Ravelry. It's only our Ravelry store, okay? So let me show you what all the ebooks are, because some of you guys are like, you have ebooks? I do have ebooks. A lot of them. We have the moving animal hats, which are the most popular ever. Okay, we have thermo crochet, we have mosaic crochet, Tunisian crochet, linked crochet, corner to corner, waffle, bags, cables, all kinds of different ebooks. You can see that. I try to scroll slow so you can see enough. But all of these ebooks are available to you, and you can win them. How cool is that? Okay, that's part of the spinny wheel thing. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. So now that I showed you all of that, here's what you're going to do. You're going to look at the question in a second that I'm going to pop up. You're going to comment, okay, meaning the hopefully correct answer. And then I'm going to pick a random winner from you guys' answers, and that person's going to win. And then the spinny wheel will decide what you actually going to win. How cool is that? Let's do the 2 questions, okay? One after another. If you already won, please don't comment, because we want to give everyone a chance to win, okay? If you won in the past, give everyone a chance to win, okay? So here's question number 1. Are you ready? Question number 1 is, how much do you save using this coupon code right here? OCT, which is for October, TCC is for the Crochet Club, and the 25 is at the end. For what is that for? Oh, look, I just gave you everything away. That's how it is. I didn't even pay attention to that when I just said it out loud. Anyways, how much do you save with this coupon code? Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to read you a review. There was one review I wanted to tell you guys yesterday. So yeah, there it is. Carrie, I'm going to read Carrie's review really quick. There are so many things that I love about TCC just in 12 hours of joining, I feel like I found my crochet home. I can ask questions and feel like people are not feel like people are judging me. There's no judging ever. I love the fact that Nicki herself answers the questions and not some bot. That's true. There's so much that I love about this, and I could go on and on. Yay! I'm so happy. Yes, that's exactly true. We have so much fun in the Crochet Club, and I would love for you guys to join too if you haven't joined yet. Okay, so looks like you guys all got the correct answer. So I'm going to remove this and pick a random winner. So I'm going to put my mouse in the right position, and let's scroll up and down, and let's pick a random winner. I have no idea how far I need to go because I can't see. So I'm just going to scroll a little bit, and then hopefully I'm going to pick a random winner that hasn't won yet before. Okay, so let's stop right here. Okay, we have Frances. Frances, I'm so happy for you. Hang on, you got to get the kitty cat. I know you like the kitty cat. Frances, you just won. Congratulations. I am so happy for you. I know you like the cat. You always say, come on, I want to see the cat. Okay, so let's see what Frances won. We're going to press the button here and see what Frances won. Here we go. Let's let the spinny wheel decide what Frances wins. Ooh, what is it? Ebook or yarn box? I can't tell. Which one is it? It's a free ebook! Yay! I'm so happy for you. Congratulations, Frances. That's an awesome prize. So you can pick randomly from that entire list. So we'll see what you're going to pick. We're really curious. You already know what you want? Let me know. Leave it in the comments if you already decide on what you want. Okay, so let's go to question number 2. Are you guys ready for question number 2? We have another question, but before I get to that, let me remind you really quickly, we have gone live every single day for the last few days, but there's one more day that's on this list, and that is tomorrow. Same time though, different link. I will send an email out if you are on my newsletter list, so that way you know exactly where to go. Okay, we have one more live tutorial tomorrow, and we're going to do the sunflower head part of it. This part right there, okay? We're going to do that head part. The rest of it that you see below it is only in TCC, okay? The pot and the leaves and how to put it all together, that's in TCC. But anyways, you're going to get that tomorrow, and that is going to be at 12 o'clock Pacific time. So if you don't win today, you can come back tomorrow. We're going to teach. We're going to talk about the Crochet Club one more time, and you have one more chance to win, okay? In fact, if a lot of people show up, I might actually do 3 questions tomorrow. I have them ready to go. So if you are going to invite your crochet friends, this is the time to do it, because if a lot of people show up, we're going to do 3 questions instead of 2. So you guys are in the decision making how many prizes we're going to have. I'm going to share as much as I can. It's your turn to share too, okay? Here's going to be question number 2. Are you ready for today? Question number 2 is, how many ad-free patterns are in TCC, the Crochet Club? How many patterns are in the Crochet Club? They're all ad-free, and most of them have checkoff boxes. Besides the crochet alongs, they don't have checkoff boxes because there's so much additional information that's needed for a crochet along, right? But all the other ones have checkoff boxes. So just a question for you is, how many? How many patterns do we have? In the meantime, let's see if I can find another review we haven't showed off before. How about let's do Lisa. Lisa has been part of TCC for a long time, actually over 5 years. I mean, that's a long time. Since joining TCC, I've been able to do more than simple crocheting. I have learned through Nicki to do corner to corner, something I thought would be too tough to try. When I get stuck or have a problem, no matter how small, Nicki's quick to respond. I would recommend TCC to anybody at any level of crocheting to join this group, not just for the learning purposes, but for the conversations in the group. Yes, we have so much fun in this community. We help each other. When we have a question, there's no negativity in this group. And I've been a member since the beginning of TCC. That's true. She's one of the founding members, and I have loved every moment of it. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa is awesome. There are so many members still there from the beginning, from 2019. I mean, so grateful. They love it. Okay, here we go. I love some of you guys' answers. Okay, I'm going to remove remove this and I'm going to cover my eyes and let's see who won. Okay. Am I in the right position? Yep. Let's go up and down. Let's go up and down and let's see who won. I have no idea how far I'm going. I got to figure this out. Hang on. Let's just go up and down, up and down. Let's see how many we have. Okay. And we're going to stop right here. Okay. And we have, ooh, I went right between. Let's do this one more time. I literally went between two people. I couldn't even decide. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. And we have Kay. Oh, Kay said happy birthday. So let's do that again. That was not an answer. Let's do this again. Hang on. We're going to do this again. We're going to do it again. Third time the charm, right? Third time the charm. And we're going to stop right here. We have Linda. Come on, click. Linda Strasberg. I was clicking and it wasn't working. Okay, kitty cat time. Yay, Linda. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Okay. I was like clicking. My mouse wasn't working. Ah, it's so upsetting. Oh, I wanted to keep that. Okay, let's do this. Let's see what Linda won. Linda, let's see what you won. Here we go. I'm going to announce it. What it is. Let's see what it is. It looks like a free ebook too. Woohoo! We all love free ebooks, don't we? There's so many patterns in those. Some of them are exclusive just to ebooks. I mean, seriously, there's so much. Okay, let's go and let me show you really quickly my email address. Well, not super quick, but quick enough. Okay, so email me, all the winners. Please, please, please email me because I don't have access to your stuff. I need you to email me so you can claim your prize. We have Nicole at nickishomemadecrafts.com. Remember, Nicki is with a CK, okay? There's an S, and some of you guys forget the homemade. There's a homemade in there, you guys. Homemade crafts with an S. Okay, so Nicole at nickishomemadecrafts.com. Email me, okay? Even if you have a question about the Crochet Club, if you're not sure, you're on the edge, or you want to upgrade, this is the time to email me so I can answer your questions, okay? So let me remind you really quickly, you can get so much right now. You have a chance to get one of these free yarn boxes. That is mind-boggling. I will pay for shipping. I mean, I'm paying for shipping. You don't have to pay for shipping, okay? And you're getting 25% off on top of that, of the Crochet Club, which is cool, right? And if you're outside of the US, you get a free ebook instead, which is bonkers, okay? And you can get all of this for this price right here, okay? With the 25% off, you get all of this. That's a lot. Over 400 ad-free patterns, okay, with checkoff boxes. You have weekly live tutorials. That's 4 to 5 times a month. That's a lot, right? You get exclusive patterns just like the Scarecrow, okay? We have first priority on patterns. You have a choice on talking about what would you like to see. That you matter, right? There is so much. Make sure you tell your friends about it. You have some crocheters that might want to join us too, not just tomorrow for the other live, but in the Crochet Club. Maybe you want to recommend someone, okay? We have special coupon codes just for the Crochet Club. And we also meet on Zoom twice a month. So that's like 6 to 7 times a month we meet. That's, oh, by the way, that's not required, okay? I do want to point that out. I know some of you guys are like, I don't have that much time. Can I watch the replays? Yes, for the weekly live tutorials, there are replays. For the Zoom, there's no replay, okay? But you don't have to join every single one of them. You pick what works best for you, and this community's always there for you, always. We're super supportive. We have a lot of fun. So if you think about this is the time for you to join, then come join us because soon this offer will go away. Literally right there. Pay attention, okay? I linked this link also. I pinned it in on YouTube, so you're going to see it pinned somewhere. So click on that, okay? On Facebook, it's in the description, or just type in the word or the phrase TCC. If you type that in the comments, there's an automation going to come and sending you the link via a messenger, okay? So that way you have it ready to go. Oh, I love it. TCC is the place to be. That's right. That's true. All ebooks are ad-free too. Yes, but TCC is always ad-free. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. Are you guys going to come back tomorrow? Remember, we have another live happening happening tomorrow. And we're going to talk about the sunflower head. Ooh, it's going to be fun. I'm really excited. I'll see you guys all back here tomorrow, right? One more day of sales and yarn boxes, so take advantage. I'll see you in the Crochet Club. Am I right? Check it out. Either as a monthly, quarterly, or annual member. Pick the one that works best for you, and we're always there to support you. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.